You are on the perfect frequency for self discovery. Divine Bestie, your perfect frequency is a state of openness. There is a state of receptivity where you find yourself, you have these encounters, and you come upon sometimes accidentally of these moments where you find out more about yourself and you want to nurture that energy, that time. And it allows you to stay on this frequency of self discovery because there is this balance of introspection and external awareness. These are shifts that we ask for both consciously and subconsciously, where we desire a change. We want it to happen on the outside without doing the work on the inside. That's why it's important for us to understand what it means to find yourself. This is the energy and frequency of self discovery, the use of your power to align divinely with what you require to contribute to the collective consciousness and have a beautiful life experience. Let me give you a bit of advice so that you can move forward. Just do it. Shed that old skin. Shed those old beliefs. Jump into what is new for you. This video is confirmation that what you've been thinking about for the last month, year, decade is now upon you. And whether you were ready for it or not, this shift in frequency is the ultimate beneficial time for you to throw yourself into the realization of your power in this spiritual sphere of life. There's a resolve around this frequency because it enlightens you, it makes you aware of what has not served you in the past. It makes you aware of what has been negatively impacting you, even when the impacts come from your lack of boundaries. Remember, self discovery is about the internal work, it's about what's inside of you that is allowing and creating this atmosphere outside of you. And we have to become more mindful and focused on the grit that it takes to deconstruct all of these pillars that have been in our lives for a very long time. And so when I see that this frequency of self discovery is upon us, it gives me Phoenix vibes. It gives me rebirth vibes. It gives me like willpower vibes. Like there's this focus, this intense focus to overcome what has been a stunt of growth for you. This self discovery is a tenacity, this soul that allows you to have this heightened curiosity about yourself and the world. And when you dive into how you give your energy to the world above, below, and in the 3D, you start to understand truly how breathtaking and stunning your body of work for yourself is. This is not just overcoming mistakes, overcoming challenges, overcoming trauma. This is you making an impressive attempt to reconcile what was holding you back, learning what you allowed to happen at a point in time, forgiving yourself for allowing it to happen, and then working through what was not your fault, what was done to you, so that you can start the healing process and move forward. Healing is not linear. Healing is a dark journey because you gotta deal with the darkness, the dark night of the soul, the hurt, the pain of what caused the destruction in the first place. But I'm telling you, Divine Bestie, that this new level of self discovery is something you've never experienced before. That's why this frequency is important. It is imperative that you embrace this level of innocence during this journey. You are willing to challenge your existing beliefs and patterns. And you have this animated spirit about you because when you are in a frequency, on a frequency, participating in the frequency of self discovery, oh girl, everybody will see it. Everybody will see it. And I contend to you that this is the perfect time in self discovery to get your rituals down, to get your prayers down. You must maintain the line of communication from God, the divine, and yourself through this period of self discovery. Why? Because through that line of communication comes the awakening and the third eye understanding of the energies that are operating around you that you can't see. You will become aware of the people who smile in your face all the time and want to take your place, them backstabbers. It also allows you to expose exactly how you've been had and how it will never happen again. See, the thing about self-discovery is that you recognize how guarded you have become, how jaded you have become, and what you can do to continue to protect yourself on a higher spiritual plane while also recognizing the colossal effects that it's had on you for you to heal. When you are on this frequency of self discovery, you feel more present and mindful. I love this idea of finding. The word find is like top of mind. Find determination and innocence. And when you are on this frequency of finding yourself, your abilities to ride this self discovery wave and land in it and bask in it is unexpectedly good, unexpectedly powerful because you notice patterns in your thoughts and behaviors that you want to change, that you need to change, and those that need to remain the same. See, when you are in this frequency and vibration of self discovery, you keep having those aha moments. These aha moments are spiritual downloads. These are seeds that have been planted a very long time ago that have now been watered, they have been tended to, and are sprouting. And you want to take those sprouts and nurture it into a blossom of beauty and this grand, awe inspiring energy that is living through you and is exuding through you. This is where you start to feel the nudge towards new experiences and knowledge. This is where you are feeding yourself with so much information. It's like just anything that has to do with the level up, girl, you are feeding yourself. And this is the part where we look at the innocence because even though you have life experience, even though you have gone through big events in your life, when you step into this level of self discovery that you've never tapped into before, there is an innocence about God takes care of babies and fools. Innocence can make you foolish at times. This level of self discovery, this frequency of self discovery, I believe is a protective casing around you so that you can tend to those seeds and those sprouts as you dig deeper within yourself and go through this journey. You being on this frequency is still a part of your journey. One part of your journey of many. Being on this frequency encourages your self-discovery through questioning your long-held assumptions. Listen, when God bust open the door to take off whatever veil you had over your eyes that gave the world a certain hue for you. It's life changing. You start asking the questions that you were scared to ask before, or you didn't even think of to ask before. You start going on this quest to make it make sense. And when you do this, you ruffle a few feathers. It's why a lot of people feel they have trauma with certain religions. It's why people have moved away from certain bodies of churches and religion and communities within the religious groups, because when they start asking questions that the elders and the experts cannot answer, it becomes problematic, and no one knows how to say, I don't know. Let's go find the answer together. So questioning of long-held assumptions and beliefs start happening when you are on this frequency of self-discovery. The other thing that happens, man, this cosmic word is like busting me in my forehead, like cosmic. There's something bigger at play here. It's not just okay, this frequency of self-discovery is worldwide. You are a part of an elevating consciousness that needs you to know truly who you are and how you use your gift. And when you are on this frequency of self-discovery, it allows you to connect dots between experiences. You start having the moments where maybe old memories start popping up, and now you know why you're acting the way that you are, or you recognize a particular trigger that makes you uncomfortable. So you go on a journey of healing that trigger or unpacking that trigger. You actually will start making connections between how you were weird and what you expected out of the world as you got older. When you start addressing those concerns and issues, this frequency becomes lively. Okay. It becomes off the chain. And you know what? Also, this frequency increases receptivity of feedback. You can take constructive criticism of not better. Actually, yeah, you can take constructive criticism better, because constructive criticism from the people that you care about, you know it's coming from a beautiful place. Again, the frequency must be same or higher. It is very much a possibility that even though you're in a frequency of self discovery with many other souls and consciousness around the globe, there are people that are in other frequencies or higher frequencies that love to interact with you, and you will feel the same way about them because it comes from a divine energy. All of it is a divine energy in order to meet your goals. So you appreciate feedback and different perspectives. And when you ask the questions that you may have never asked before, those people will jump in to answer them and help you discover the answer as well. And then finally, this frequency encourages the opportunity to discover uncomfortable truths about yourself. I know. I said the word grit earlier. It takes grit. It takes this strong hold. It takes this opportunity, this phase, this conditioning, this reconditioning to look at yourself and say, might be a little bit messed up in that area. I have to fix it. It takes a lot of courage to say, I have to fix it. I have to make it right. I have to provide an opportunity for closure, understanding, education, a redo, even if it's for yourself and not for anyone else. So when you are riding this spiritual high frequency of self-discovery, understand that it's all to create a growth mindset. It's what it's about, creating the growth mindset, and how you distribute that energy through yourself, other people, and your community is your business. But the goal is to be smarter and wiser than you were when you weren't in this frequency. So if you want to fine tune how you operate in this self-discovery frequency, I always say start with mindfulness. Be mindful, be open, be understanding of what is happening around you. This could be meditation, journaling. Oh, I love journaling. Check out the Rosebud app. The link is in my description. Small affiliate. and enjoy voice journaling as much as I do. It's kept me consistent for a while now, and I'm really proud of my results. This also fine tuning yourself in this frequency gives you an opportunity to engage in new experiences. The one thing I love about the frequency of self-discovery is that you don't wait for anyone to make things happen. You want to go to dinner by yourself, movies by yourself, travel by yourself, take a dance class, whatever it is. You don't wait for someone else to get their ducats up for you to do it. You go out and do it and enjoy yourself. If you take that experience and you harness it within you to level up and again give yourself the worldly experience that you deserve. Tuning in this frequency subsequently allows you to engage actively in conversation. You know why? Because there's a thirst of energy exchange there. And if someone is not flying on a frequency or energy that you are wavy with, you disconnect that line immediately. You are way more selective of giving your energy to certain people, certain conversations. And I know for a fact when you are in the frequency of self discovery, you don't even entertain certain topics anymore. And I'm totally here for that. That's what this frequency of self discovery does. It draws these hard boundaries in the sand, in the concrete, that forces you to expand further, forward, not backward. I want you to understand that while you are in this frequency of self discovery, this frequency can change from time to time, but you're always welcome into it. It's not you discover one thing about yourself and then the frequency dismantles you. No, it embraces you to revisit at any given time. It allows you to embrace solitude if necessary, and also reevaluation of where your energy goes. It's okay to frequent this frequency like that. It's okay to frequent this energy and this frequency. It's encourage, embrace the ups and downs of it. Just because you're in a frequency of self discovery doesn't mean it's all cake and roses. Girl, it's going to be some hard hitting situations that come to you, and you have to deal with it. And if you choose not to, girl, it's going to feel uncomfortable in this frequency. You feel me? So this frequency of self-discovery plays no games. It is for people who are serious about their elevation. So maintaining this frequency, maintaining this energy is imperative to your journey. Whether you are a beginner or you are an expert at this, you see this video, know that you are in the frequency of self-discovery, and it's inviting you to love yourself more, be mindful, and understand your divine higher purpose. Continue riding the frequency wave because the divine light in you honors and recognizes the divine light in you. Namaste.